Guys, what's going on? Today I'm sharing with you all the things that I refuse to purchase while paying off my debt in 2020. Let's get into it. The first item that I no longer purchase is clothing from anywhere other than a thrift store. Now, when I wasn't in debt, or even when I was getting myself into debt, I always had this tradition where once a year I would go on a shopping spree to get some essential items. I wasn't hitting super fancy stores, but they're not thrift stores and they're not as cheap as they can be. So while I'm paying off my debt, I actually haven't gone clothes shopping at all this year because I just don't need anything. My mom lives out of a van. If she can survive on 5 pairs of clothes, then I can survive on my, 20 pairs of clothes? And if I do end up needing something like a pair of jeans or something for work, since I'm actively searching for work, I'll probably need interview attire, then I will go to a thrift store and purchase those for like 1/4 of the price that it would be. Now, the second thing that I no longer purchase is home decor or furniture. Now, since I've moved, I really don't need any furniture except the furniture that I have, but I have been really tempted to decorate it and make it look all nice and put together, and I think there are ways of doing that without purchasing a whole bunch of unnecessary things to make my room look better. And you know, I can always make those purchases after I'm out of debt, no problem, but while I'm in debt, I just decided that, hey, I'm not going to make those types of purchases. The next thing that I refuse to buy in 2020 are books. I have access to a library. I have access to an online library as well. And between the two of those, I can find pretty much any book that I want to read. The fourth thing that I do not purchase is music. Now, I haven't purchased music in such a long time, since CDs were really a thing. Let's see, I had my iPod, so I'd get stuff off of iTunes. But for the past few years, because of Spotify, I don't need to purchase music. You know, I don't even have Spotify Premium or anything like that. I just have the free version of Spotify, and that is perfectly fine for me. The next thing that I refuse to buy during 2020 is journals and planners. So I have been organizing quite a few different collaborations with other YouTubers, and the thing that I have received the biggest comment on was how organized I am when it comes to YouTube. And one of the things that I have been wishing for is a journal and a planner, because I feel like it would make me do better. But you know what? I don't need to purchase those things. Right now, I'm just using like an old notebook that I have, and I'm just using this up. So this is how I plan. That has definitely been a temptation of mine, is to buy like a cute planner and a cute journal and things like that, but I will wait until I'm out of debt. The sixth thing that I do not purchase is personal accessories / fashion accessories, jewelry, scarves, hats, cardigans. I don't purchase any of that. It kind of goes along with the same lines of shopping for clothes. First of all, I have so many scarves, so many like necklaces and cardigans and things that I would normally use, but that's just one of the things that I've just decided not to purchase. I don't need it, I don't want it, and I'm not like a huge jewelry person as it is. That can go. That's an easy thing to give up. Another thing that I refuse to purchase in 2020 is workout equipment or a gym membership. I have a ton of workout equipment already, and as much as I wish that I could be at a gym with everything that I could possibly want, it's basically like workout heaven, I just would rather put that money towards my debt and work out at home. But let me tell you, it's been hard, and I cannot wait until I can get a gym membership. The eighth thing that I am not purchasing this year is makeup and hair products other than shampoo and conditioner. This year I started YouTube, and I was at first kind of really interested in learning about makeup and hair and things like that. Because YouTube is a visual platform, I want to look my best. But I don't have things like hair dryer, hair curler, hair straightener, hairspray, or like a ton of makeup. And it was like, okay, well, I could buy those things. And then I immediately was like, are you kidding? Those things are so expensive. Makeup is so expensive, and frankly, I do not need it. So I was like, okay, this is just one of those things that I'm just gonna give up while I'm in debt, and then who knows, maybe when I'm out of debt, I'll probably buy some things and play around with it. I don't know. I've always wanted to be one of those girls that is really into doing their hair every day and really into doing their makeup every day, just because it looks like you've put some effort into it and you look more put together, and I'm just not one of those people. I just don't care. But I will say that it does make it harder when you want to look your best and you want to put more effort into it if you don't buy a curler or things like that. There were a couple of videos where I had my hair curled and I used the waist tie thing from one of my coats to curl my hair. It's a TikTok thing, and that worked fabulously. But the thing was, I had to sleep in it and it was so uncomfortable. So that's why I haven't done it in a while, because I just, I don't like having those like Princess Leia round hair things. What? I'm just not worrying about. I mean, I've got the things that I need. Okay. The next thing that I refuse to purchase is haircuts. Back in 2019, I bought scissors specifically for cutting hair and like a new, like a comb with like that thing on the end so that I could cut my own hair throughout this year. I was already planning on it, and then the pandemic hit and like I couldn't go get my hair cut even if I wanted to, so it just kind of worked out. So I do not buy haircuts, and I'm trying to cut my hair frequently, but it still looks neglected. The 10th thing that I refuse to purchase is vacations, traveling. Now I have a bucket list of places I want to go to and things I want to see, and I love traveling, and this is probably one of the things that has been the hardest for me, but it's also a huge monetary investment to go traveling. And I'm like, you know what? I would just rather put that money towards my debt than putting it towards travel, because I have the rest of my life to go traveling. And with what I am trying to do with my life, I will have the availability to go traveling. So I don't have to do it this year. It's fine. And this was a decision that I made at the beginning of the year before the whole pandemic thing hit. So obviously right now, like, traveling isn't really an option, but if it was, I still wouldn't be doing it. So, but again, there are some moments where I'm like, oh, I wish I could be at the beach, or oh, I wish I could be in Vegas, or all those kinds of things, and it's just like, it's not important right now. My first priority is paying off my debt, so that is the only thing I'm focused on, and I will continue to be focused on that until my debt is paid off. If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and hit that like button and comment down below what you've stopped buying in order to escalate paying off your debt. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below, because in my next video, I'm trying the Dave Ramsey's budgeting app to see what I like about it, what the pros and cons of using it are, and if I found my next budgeting platform. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you on Saturday and Wednesday with another video. Bye! I do want to get a little bit comfortable. The fuck was that? Does anyone buy any music anymore? I want to know how artists are getting paid. If everyone's getting their music off of Spotify, does Spotify pay them? I'm confused how that works. Comment down below if you know how that works. Also, the fan is going in my room and I haven't turned it off, so if my hair like flows a little bit, then like that's just what's gonna happen. Oh, I'm still recording. Hello.